Poor old you. You've not been feeling well after your injection, have you? No, you've got a hot nose. Poor old Paul. I made a loaf last night. About to do my dippy eggs, because, you know, I love 2 eggs a day. I'm grumpy if I don't have them. Now, I have a Panasonic bread maker. Mine's relatively old now, so I won't bother giving you the model number. Actually, I will, because you might be able to find it second hand, and I'd always recommend buying second hand for everything. You know, that's how I go. I like everything second hand, reused, pre-loved. So it is a Panasonic. Where's it written then? I'm gonna get into bother. Oh Lord. It's a Panasonic automatic bread maker, model SD R2530. Bunny obviously thinks that the noise of me getting the bread maker out of the cupboard is something to go mad at. I really like it. I don't like the bread recipe that this particular model comes with, because it asks for something like 3 teaspoons of sugar, totally unnecessary. So I use my old recipe, which is, you put the yeast in first. So for a medium-sized loaf, which makes this size slice, you put in 3/4 teaspoon of yeast, active yeast, you know, like that quick yeast stuff. I'll show you it. Then on top of that, you put 400 grams of strong white bread flour. You can do other flours, but you have to, I think you tweak buttons that you press. So this is just for your white basic loaf. So I use this yeast, Easy Bake. 3/4 teaspoon of that. Put 400 grams of bread flour on the top. Add to that, just plonk onto the top, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 15 grams of butter, soft is better, doesn't matter, and 270 mils of water. I just use room temperature filtered water, but seriously, it doesn't matter. I've used cold tap water, is fine. Then you press the basic loaf. I change the crust setting to the lightest crust setting, and I do a medium loaf. The reason why I change it to the lightest setting is because quite often I set it off at night time when I go to bed, and when I get up in the morning it is stone cold in the tin, which means that I can cut into it immediately. If I timed it so that it was still warm when I got up, as much as that smells lovely, it does make it harder to cut. So that's what I do. And the light crust just means you get a nice crust, because it does continue to sort of bake a bit. There we go. Let me know if you give it a go and if it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, I can't help you, because I only know what I know, and I've just told you everything I know. Hello. Hello. We've just been to the doctor's. Bill's just had his 4 monthly, it's every 16 weeks. He has an injection every 16 weeks to top up his, we're in Toby's work caravan, and CarPlay just cut me off. What are you doing, Bill? Oh, Subway Surfers. He's a legend at Subway Surfers. We'll get nothing out of him now, so I'm going to sign off. I thought he was going to chat to you about how his injection went, but no, he's left the building. He's gone. Next door's cat has gone missing, so we're all checking our sheds. Melon! Melon! Just in case. I don't think we've been in here since he's been missing. But I need to open this because I've got to put that shelf thing in here ready for painting next year. The plan is I'm going to paint it and it's going to go on the wall where currently I've got a rose growing up and over, but that rose is going to come out. I'm going to put it somewhere else, and because with the vines taking over now, and I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to have auriculas on it. That's the plan anyway. Right, so Merlin is not in here. Let's shut the door so if he is around, he doesn't go in there. This rose is doing well. This was a cutting I took. I'm not sure which rose this is. It could be Spirit of Freedom, or it could be St Swithin. I thought it was a completely different one. I thought it was a climber, but I don't think it is. Oh, unless this is one I took from my neighbour years ago. Don't know. Right, let's go and check. Hang on, where's the next key? Oh, I need to open the garage doors. He's not come running out of here. Merlin! Merlin! This is where Toby comes and works out. Nope. Can you go and press the button shut again, Bill?
Is it the same one?
Yeah, the number 2. Right, now let's just check in the barn. He won't be in here, no one's been in here. But my friend's coming to stay tomorrow night, so this is a good opportunity for me to just check what I need to do. Merlin! Merlin! He's not in here. I think I left it nice after. Oh yeah, all I need to do is change the sheets. Just need to change the sheets on the bed. Sheets and towels are there, ready to go. And then we're ready for the weekend. The pictures have gone wonky. I did a gallery wall with my patrons a couple of weeks ago. All of these, that's wonky, I'm going to need 2 hands. All of these, let me show you, are things I've collected from...
Oh,
yeah, things I've collected from charity shops or auctions. I still want something along there, something up there, and there and there. And a lot of them have a Bristol theme. Yeah, that is Clifton Suspension Bridge. Clifton Promenade, but you can see this has slipped in the frame. I need to deal with that. And then these are, it says on the back where everything is. What is that? I think that's the old Cumberland Basin. That's Bristol Harbour. Oh, I can't remember. I think that might be the Cumberland Basin as well. Yeah, Cumberland Basin from, oh, I can't read that. Can you read that? Rowan Hill. Oh, I can't read it. Now they're all wonky.
I like the picture frames.
They're lovely, aren't they? Yeah, I've got those 3 in the charity shop. I can't get far enough back to sort of show you what they look like, but they're dead good. And then the SS Great Britain.
Oh,
It's just a bit of paper that, and it's gone all wet and it's gone all wrinkly. And that's Bristol. And that is not, that is France. Can't see because of the things. Don't know who he is. Don't know where that is. Was there more Bristol? That might have been it actually. Oh yeah, there was all these. I've got all of these line drawings. Do something with them. Let's get rid of these dead things and come back and clean that up. Honey, do you want to come in? You know, I think I might have to take her back to the vets. You've been sunbathing. Are you okay? It's hot in. Tail's still going though. I'm worried about you. She doesn't want to go for a walk. It's not raining, it's sunny. This is your perfect walking weather. It's sunny, it's not hot. poor little pup. I've got a top tip for you. You know, you get those packaging peanuts. I can't see what I'm filming here. Could have been filming anything. The sun was in my eyes. You know, you get those packaging peanuts that are, they melt. You know, they're like Wotsits. They're made of cornstarch or potato starch or something. They're quite a nuisance, aren't they? They say that you can put them in your compost bin, which is great, but rats enjoy eating them, so I don't put them in my compost bin. They say you can rinse them down your sink, but it's a palaver and a bit of a mess. I guess you could put them in your food bin if your council does the food bin thing. I've got to put those pictures back up there. It looks really bare here, but I need to dust them, mend them. Let's do that now. And got to stop distracting myself. I've just disposed of them in the best way that I have found. Now, I'm probably behind with this. I expect everybody does it this way. But I put them in my toilet. I put them in and I did a short flush. So they just got sort of a little bit wet. And then I left them for an hour. And when I went back, I flushed the toilet properly and they were all completely gone. It's the easiest way of getting rid of them. How do you get rid of yours? Am I the last to know that that's a good way of doing it, or am I an absolute genius? It's 2 o'clock. I've got, I don't know where the day's gone, but I have got chiropractor at 3. I need to call into the vets and get a wee sample pot for Margot because she needs to be tested for Cushing's. And I'm going to ask them about Bunny when I'm in there. And I'm going to drop some eggs off to my neighbour. The cat still hasn't turned up. He's a lovely cat. He's the black and white one. You'll have seen him on my vlogs on my other channel. Yes, I'm going to sort these paintings out. Why was I coming back out here? What was I going to get? Tripod. Sort the paintings out, go to the vets, go to the chiropractor, pick up Wilfred. Promised Bill a Subway today. And, I better have a look to see what we can have for tea. Toby and I, because the boys will have a Subway. I do that Too Good To Go thing. Have you heard of it? You download the app, Too Good To Go, and then you look around your local area and places will sell off these magic bags. So they're a complete surprise what's in there. Different places cost different amounts and you get different values of products in them. Now, I usually get a £4 bag from our local little mini supermarket nearby, and I tend to get about £20 worth of products in it. So I've got a corn pasty. Don't tell anyone it's corn because they might be weird about it. I rather like it. This would have gone into landfill, but it was in my magic bag. I popped it in my freezer and I'm going to defrost it. Toby and I'll eat it. And also these fish cakes. Again, they would have gone into landfill. So, and food waste is a really big, bad deal when it comes to greenhouse gases. So, and also all of that packaging, what a waste. I mean, it's still got to go into landfill or recycling, but at least it served its purpose. So that's what we're having for supper tonight. Right, now I'm hungry now. I might have a yoghurt. I got these paintings a very long time ago from the local auction house when we'd just done the extension here and we needed things on the walls, and I bid on them and I got them for about, I can't remember, did I write on the back? No, it doesn't look like I did. Don't know. I mainly got them because I loved the frames. I just thought the frames were beautiful, even though they are falling to pieces. Now, one is worse than the other. So they were supposed to be temporary. And I even hung them in a really bad way. And yet, here they still are, probably 15 years later. But look, let me show you the things I like about them. It's very difficult because it's glass and glass is very reflecting. But I like the frame, and I like the way the frame comes in like this. So the mount is external to the glass. I love the actual painting. Can you see? I've got a couple of guys out here on a little fishing rowing boat. I can't read who it's by. Albert somebody. Proctor. I just think it's so atmospheric. I think it's Scotland. Here's another dude. I love them. I just think they're lovely. Toby did not like them to begin with, but I think he likes them now. Oh, I have to sit right up on my sit bones. Although my tailbone has been feeling much better. I'm wondering if Pilates last week and then my exercise classes have done me good. Right, I think that one. Does that one fit in there? No, that one's too big for that one. That's going to be too small. It's bent. That one goes on there, I think. It's the only one big enough. The rest are too small, or the other one's too big. I'm just going to use this Gorilla Super Glue. It's probably the wrong thing. I don't want to get this on the floor or on the carpet. Don't really want to get it on my cloth either, but I'll sacrifice that. Oh, pants. Which way around did this go? Went like that, didn't it? You don't want to watch me doing this. I'll cut. Right, I'll have to come back to this because they're so bent. Sorry, that probably made you dizzy. They're so bent that they're not sticking well, so I'm just going to leave it there. I've stuck my thumb into my nail there. I've stuck my hand to the super glue pot. I've dribbled glue onto my nice cloth. So that's going to be all rough now. I'll have to cut that out. What a wally. Just got the post in and I've had a letter for my consultation after having had an MRI. Not until the 11th of October, so that is telling me there is nothing to worry about. So let's just write that in, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I'm back afterwards how that went. Obviously, you won't be vlogging in October, not every day. There'll just be random videos coming up, probably one every week. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to eat a yoghurt and I'm going to do some admin and then go on the school runs. I'll see you in a bit when I've got something a little bit more interesting to film. I don't think I have got anything interesting up my sleeve, but, well, I'm not going to make it up, am I? Oh, it just needs charging. The day is nearly over. I'm going to jump in the shower and then I'm going to paint my nails. I'll tell you about the nail stuff now, actually. I'm really impressed with it. Right. Let me sit on the step out here. Pop a light on. Okay, it's this company called Manicure. manicurist. The range I'm using is Green Flash because you don't have to wait for it to dry, and it lasted me nearly 2 weeks. I had lost half a thumbnail on both hands and a little bit of a chip on these 2 fingers on my right hand. I'm hard on my hands, so I was really impressed with that. But that's what it looks like, the bottle. The most amazing thing is, all you have to do is with a non-acetone nail polish remover, you just get like a little cotton pad, bit toilet tissue, kitchen paper's fine. Get it all wet, put it on your nail, 60 seconds, and it just sort of comes off like this jellyfish. Honestly, it's amazing. I thought it was a bit of a gimmick, but it had one of these, if you're not happy, no quibble refund thing. But not only that, it's really as clean as nail polish can get. They make it out of a potato starch, so there's none of this like formaldehyde that's in gel nails or acrylics soaking in through your nail bed into your body. So I'm really impressed with it. I like it. Today I am just going to go for, I've only got 3 colours. I've got a red, a coral, and like a ballet pink. I'm going to go for the ballet pink. Oh, I look absolutely hanging. That's because I went to the chiropractor and had my head in the thing. Going to go for the pink. And then one of the reasons why, because I wasn't going to bother, was I've broken a fingernail, so I need to trim all of these down. But also both of my index fingers have a crack quite low down. So I want to paint this to see if I can get the crack to grow to the top so that I don't end up with a sore finger on both hands, because then I won't be able to point. So I do a lot of pointing. I don't know why I said that. So I'm hopping in the shower. I'll show you the end result. Oh, hang on, here's one other thing I wanted to show you. This isn't an advert. Well, it's not a paid advert. It's not a PR. It's not a gift, not a sponsorship. I wish it was. If they wanted to bung me a couple of colours to try, I wouldn't say no, I can tell you. It's not even that dear. I can't get the legs out. Oh, here we go. Why am I struggling? So it's a flat pack little lamp. I don't know if the colours would work with if you've already got a lamp. I don't know, I haven't tried. But there was a deal on when I got this, and I just really like it. You know, if you like to have nice nails, but you don't want to spend, well, it used to take up about 2 hours of my time by the time I'd driven there, had my nails done, and drove back. 2 hours of my time. This takes half an hour because you can get both your hands under at once. It's wonderful. Right, hopping in the shower. I'll show you this in a minute. I won't inflict you with my post-shower face. I think this is bad enough. Scared to open this in case Steve McQueen leaks out onto my head and over again. I need to check they're all in there. 1, 2. Hang on a minute. Where's Pablo? Pablo's there. Look. Oh, you can't see. It's too dark. She's there. What are you hens doing? Are you like roosting on top of her? Is she happy? Oh, she's happy. Oh my goodness. I've never felt a hen quite as soft as Pablo. She's so soft. There's Steve. The only time she'll let me get near her. Oh, can't shut it with one hand. So I'm not going to show you while I'm doing it, but this is how you get both hands done at the same time. You go in like that, and then you can get your nails dried twice as quickly. And then I do the thumbs last, and I do them like that. Oh, I said you weren't going to see my face because no makeup on. Here's my nails. Lovely, aren't they? What good stuff. You can barely see that I've broken that one. And we're hoping these two will last. Look at my bent fingers. They're funny, aren't they? Who are you pointing at? I'm pointing over there. Over there? No, over there. Yeah, really do. Well, that's how they do it, isn't it? How do they do it these days? How do they show nails? No. There. Good night. For everybody a little bit worried about Bunny, she is fine. You're fine today, aren't you? You're fine. Okay. And this one's still mental, but she's fine too.